Hey, so is it kind of weird that I do yoga in the kitchen? There's a reason for it. So if you think about it, we all have these habits and patterns. You walk into the den or the family room and you just habitually turn on the TV instead of maybe reading a book or doing some needlework, which is like my thing. Or you walk into the kitchen and you just open up the fridge, you open up the cabinets, you know what food's in there. You bought it, but you're just kind of bored and you start opening and looking. Or you're cooking, and because you're in the kitchen and you're cooking, you start snacking while you're cooking. So by the time the meal's ready, you're like, I'm not even hungry. So these are habits, these are patterns, and what we're looking to do is shift them. So about 15 years ago, I was teaching a small group of women, a small group yoga class series, and I started talking about kitchen yoga. And they were like, you should write a book on this. And it's not something I'm really interested in doing, but it did inspire me to start doing some kitchen yoga videos. So I started doing kitchen yoga probably 32 years ago, meaning I started practicing yoga, not a full practice, but 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there in the kitchen. The reason being is there was always water boiling and I needed to wait, or there was something to flip like a burger and I needed to wait. I also remember it was the 80s. In the 80s, I had this white kitchen floor and it had these pink lines on it. And as odd as that sounds today, these lines were fantastic. And I have them now on the kitchen floor. So I could line up my feet and I could practice alignment in postures while I was first learning how to move in my body a new way. So think of everything in your kitchen as a yoga prop. And I've talked about the sink, doing your squats being a yoga prop. And then you can also use countertops as a prop. So you could even just bring your right hand on the counter, left arm out to the side, belly in, bend your right knee, and you can side fold. And then turn around and side fold. And you've seen me hold on to the counter and you can lift the leg up, work on your quad and hip flexor strength. I even will bring my foot or leg up onto the countertop and do some moves that way. So start to think of your kitchen not just as a place where you cook and where you eat and where you snack, but how can I use this as part of my mobility, my movement therapy? And I'm going to keep doing yoga in the kitchen and sharing